and I'll do it from bottom to top. I love to do that in the morning. The pores of the palms are open in the morning, so that's an ideal time to. So hey gardeners, welcome back. So we're at my home today, and this is another video on our question and answer series. You asked, we are answering, and I want to share with you guys how I fertilize my palms and the product I use to fertilize it. I'm absolutely in love with the Palm Gain 8212. It's a fantastic product. Love it for keeping my palms lush and really happy and healthy. I'll kind of share with you on the back what those numbers refer to. So overall, it's for the nitrogen for the 8, phosphorus for 2, and phosphorus is ideal to have some in there, but not to overdo it, and then 12 for potassium. So my yard has a tendency to be potassium deficient, so I love that it's got 12 in here because I really do need a douse of that. Now, everybody thinks, and in general, we all talk about fertilizing our plants and our trees, but really, this is pretty much going into the ground, so that way it pulls from the soil that you currently have. So if you have the ability to do a soil test to kind of find out what your soil is missing, that way you can add to it or maybe raise one of those numbers or others if you need to in your garden. It's well worth the effort because I know that my soil has a natural potassium deficiency, so I might come in and add a bit more of that just to know that I'm covered, especially if I start seeing any kind of variation in leaf coverage. If my leaves start having some flaking in here, I know that I'm having a little bit of a deficiency. But as you can see, my leaves are fully green, fully happy, and very strong. And that goes for most of my palm trees. And I know that's because of this 8212 mixture. It's a very easy mixture to apply. Now I do this every single March, June, and September. I'll hit it again in December if it's going to be, if it looks like it's going to be a warm winter, I'll hit it a 4th time. But overall, it's about every 90 days you can hit it with this granular. The only thing about this particular product, not everything is a slow release on this product. The nitrogen is a slow release. But if you notice that you might need a little bit more in between those times, you can use something like this drench that is obviously heavily used in my garden. I can use this in between times, and it does a fantastic job of giving my trees a just a nice bit of dose of nutrients, and they have micronutrients in them, and it's just a fantastic product. What I do is I take that the 8212 fertilizer, I put it in this little mop bucket, and then I take several handfuls of this and I work my way around the tree. And I like to call it kind of like I'm chicken feeding it a bit. So all I really do is I get around the root base and I start from the back and work my way all the way around the tree. And there is a label on the back based on how big the caliber of your trunks are, but I've been doing this so long that I kind of just feel it out. I seem to have a better handle on that than I do on my cooking recipes, so adding salt is a bit much on most of my cooking. But as I'd mentioned earlier, this is a great product about 3 to 4 times a year. And this is a product that I use on my entire garden. It's the directions are here. I wish you could read them, but it's very easy to work with. You just mix an ounce of this into a gallon jug and pour it around the root base, or you can do it easy like I tend to do it with a hose end sprayer. I'll get Bryce to put up a video up here on the side of me doing that in my entire backyard. I put it into a hose end sprayer, set it to the desired dosage that I want, which is 1 ounce per gallon, and then just let the hose go, and I'll just hit all my palms, and I'll do it from bottom to top. Now, I love to do that in the morning. The pores of the palms are open in the morning, so that's an ideal time to fertilize. What you do is you take that hose end sprayer and you go from the bottom all the way to the top, and that goes to all your palms. If you're like me and you have a collection of palms and tropicals and all that underneath, do not worry. It's not going to hurt your plants below. It's going to be just fine. So, but it's just a fantastic dosing product to use. I absolutely love it. And there's also a palm nutritional spray that I don't have with me, but I'll be sure to link it and post it, a picture of what that looks like. but those are all fabulous things to incorporate into your garden. And overall, if you're just kind of plugging and playing with your hose, it's a very, very easy thing to do. So I hope that really helps you guys. If you've made it this far in the video, please comment True Gardener, because you are a true gardener. I am a true gardener. We are a True Gardener network, and I absolutely love that. And I will see you guys in the very next video. Thank you so much.